What's up, Supreme Team? Welcome to the channel and happy Memorial Day. Okay, I hope you guys are having a fantastic time. We are here to talk about some of the things I saw on IG today. Listen, Melody is sending out a warning, okay, that the BS is almost done. And I'm going to tell you guys what I mean by that. Tamar's ex, her ex fiance, is threatening Carlos King and her. Okay, so we're going to talk about that. And even Portia Williams has given an update on her estranged husband. So we're going to talk about that too. You guys, is juicy all the way through, so stay until the end. Y'all also know what to do. Hit that like button for me right now, please and thank you. Also, share this video because that's how others find me right here on YouTube. I am DYANAROZAY, and I bring a unique commentary to your favorite reality TV shows and whatever is popping on social media. If you are not a subscriber, please become one. Hit that notification bell too, that way you don't miss any of my videos. I go by DYANAROZAY on all platforms, and I appreciate every single one of y'all for rocking with me. Okay, you guys see the banner at the bottom of the screen. This discussion is about current events, reality TV, pop culture, and it's for entertainment purposes only. All comments are opinion and alleged, okay? And if you guys missed my videos from yesterday, I did too. Maurice out of lockup and Simon threatened, okay, to lock Portia up. So you guys check that out. Also, check out this live that my sister and I did, me and Clone, for episode 4 of Love and Marriage Huntsville. All right. Now let's get into it. Let's talk about Miss Tamar Braxton first, y'all. Tamar, oh my goodness. Y'all know that her and Jeremy Robinson, who they call JR, they've had an on-again, off-again relationship. They met on the set of a television show and I guess fell in love, got engaged. I know that Holly Robinson Pete, I believe is her name, she has come out and said that JR was suspect, that he has done some things on that show that had her question his sincerity to this relationship. But Tamar seemed like she was head over heels, okay? And recently, JR did a post and delete on his IG stories where he threatened Carlos King and Tamar and even called her a hoe. Okay, I'm going to show you guys exactly what I mean. Okay, if y'all missed this podcast event that Carlos King did with Tamar in Atlanta, he ended up posting it. He did it live in Atlanta, and then he ended up posting the show to his YouTube page. Okay. And, you know, they were going back and forth, having a kiki for real. And he asked her if she was still with her fiance. Are you still with JR? And he even made a joke, called him the Colonel Sanders, okay, which a lot of people have called him that. But Tamar kept it cute. She said, listen, I'm going to take a page out of, I even forget who she talked about, but she said, I want to keep my relationship private. No one gets to know what's going on with me and JR. Me and JR are, you know, going to keep our relationship out of, you know, social media, off the blogs, right? And it seemed like a cute, sweet way to wrap things up, but it did not work that way for JR. He found it to be insulting. Okay. And I'm going to share with y'all what he had to say because, like I said, he did a post and delete. First, he wanted to seem like he was standing on business, and then he decided not to at the last minute. But let me read this to y'all. Okay, this is coming from Ice Cream Combos, and she said, in a series of posts on his IG stories, JR refrained from saying Tamar's name, but he used Carlos King's initials. He called him CK and made his stance very clear. Now, this is what JR had to say. After Carlos asked Tamar if she was still in a relationship, JR posted this to his IG stories. He said, the truth is, they are not ready for me to tell my side of the story. I keep choosing grace, but I can only be thrown under the bus and not defended for so much longer. Now, I promise you, y'all can go back and look at that podcast. He's either really sensitive because he's, you know, in love with Tamar, because there really wasn't a whole lot said that should have been taken as offense. But anyway, JR goes on to say, I'll be Colonel Sanders and give you some chicken to eat with my story. So basically, JR is threatening to give Carlos King a 2-piece and a biscuit, okay? He said, "You keep poking the bear," with an exclamation point. Then he goes on to say, "A man can only take so much. I always want to protect, even when we're not together, but stop allowing indirects. Indirects has to hold the same weight as randoms. Stop allowing indirects to throw me under the bus. Your shade creates more uncertainty, and your people thrive on stating what you never say. I'm too graceful, and that's coming to an end. Thanks, CK. Apologies mean nothing when you come for my foundation." Okay. Um, and then he said this, y'all. I posted this one up. He said that you know the truth, but want a kiki. Well, I guess the exclusive has to come out. Tired of protecting people and getting shitted on. Their whole phase was during my in love phase. Flowers and billboards don't mean shit when you have had your heart broken. So basically, he's calling Tamar a hoe. Okay. He said that you were in your hoe phase when I was in my in love phase. And then he said that the flowers and the billboards, if y'all didn't know, Tamar purchased a billboard in New York City. Congratulations JR on his book deal. So I guess he had a book published, and she was like, "I always knew you could do it. So proud of you." And she posted the billboard. Now, he didn't come out and say a whole lot once that billboard was posted. And I think a lot of people just kept it moving. But for some reason, he was triggered by the podcast. So you guys can let me know what y'all think about that in the comment section. What do y'all think about JR? Do y'all feel like he was threatening Carlos King with the 2-piece and a biscuit, or should he have used a chicken reference at all? Okay. Because of the optics. Okay. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Talk to me in them comments and let me know what you think. And we are going to move on to Portia and Simon, because she had something of her own to say. Let me put this up here. I told y'all yesterday that Simon threatened to lock Portia up. Okay. If y'all missed that video, check it out. But basically, there was a watch that, let me take this down. Oops. There was a watch that Simon is saying is missing. He's in Dubai, and he said, "I'm in Dubai. I know this watch is missing." And he made a post about it. He said it was gifted to him on his birthday in 2021. He said it hasn't been reported to the authorities or to insurance yet, but basically he's saying, if I do report it, they're going to start looking for the obvious persons that could have taken it, and it's going to come back to you, Portia. That's what he's saying. Okay. And y'all can read that. Y'all can pause it and read it, or watch my other video. And then someone in the comment section said, "Just report it to the police if it's missing. Don't get everybody else involved. Report it to the insurance company." And Simon said, "Thank you, Portia. I will do just that as soon as I am back in the States." So yeah, it's getting ugly over there. Well, Portia had something to say of her own. She basically said that she's tired of Simon. He is a narcissist. And she posted a whole story on her IG stories about a narcissistic breakup. Okay. She said she is in a narcissistic breakup right now. And she said nothing about it is normal. She said, first of all, you're leaving an abusive relationship where you've been gaslit, controlled, and manipulated. You've been lied to and cheated on. Okay. And she said, you're left with no sense of self, no confidence, and no self-worth. And she is tired of. She said she's tired of Simon, and a lot of people who have been in the comments under the stories that I've been reporting about this have called this out too, saying that it is very narcissistic. So you guys can let me know what y'all think. Simon said that he's just petty. It's in his DNA, and he ain't gonna quit. Okay, so y'all can let me know what y'all think in them comments, and we are gonna move on to Miss Melody Cherie, who is basically also saying she is tired of the BS. It's done. She said, in her IG today, she had the kids in the car. They were taking a little stroll. And she said, imagine literally living your best life every day. Like you've removed so much toxicity and negativity that you can't help but wake up and smile every day. And to know that the last part is on its way too, meaning that the BS is almost done. Now we are all watching, a lot of this stuff take place online. Some people are watching the show, and people have been talking about it. How is Melody sitting at the table, dealing with, the cast, dealing with her ex? People have accused Carlos of having an abusive workplace because Melody has to, or was, in the same room with Martell on the set, and whatever was going on over there. And she's saying right now, as of right now, I am literally living my best life. Every single day, I have been removed from so much toxicity and negativity. I can't help but to wake up and smile. So while some people may be, saying that it's not all roses for her, she's saying it is. And as soon as this last part is done, that's it. She's on her way out. So y'all can take that as her leaving the show, or this last part, meaning what's going down with her and Martell in the courts. But it could be both too. At the end of the day, she's done. She also said that she is thankful and grateful, that she is enjoying and doing everything that she said that she was going to do versus sitting around and being consumed by what other folks are doing. Okay. She said she is not one to sit there and watch other people live their life. She has been living hers. She has been meeting her promises. And she said, this is the good life, that she is living the good life right now. She also, you guys, said, I encourage you to also go after every single thing that you want. Will it take time? Yes. Will there be sacrifices? Yes. Will you lose some people along the way? Yes. Okay. I can't help but say, hey, Kiki, since she told her that this was where she was going to leave her. But anyway, she said, will distractions try to come? For sure. But I promise you the end result is worth it. And that's pretty much it, y'all. Y'all can let me know what y'all think in the comments. She said that she has been living her life and doing what she needs to do to, recoup what she's lost and make sure that she lives the best life possible. She said she believes she is doing that right now. She is not watching others do it. She is doing it. And you guys can talk to me and let me know what y'all think about all of the stories today in the comments. If you are not a subscriber, please become a part of the Supreme Team. Make sure your notification bells are on. Hit that like button. And I appreciate every single one of y'all for rocking with me. See you on the next one.